Corinne's flight is scheduled to leave Chicago at 7:50 a.m. and arrive in Nassau at 11:20 a.m. How long is her scheduled flight? And so the question wants us to determine how long is a scheduled flight. For this one, what we're going to do is we're going to put 11:20, we're going to put that on top, and we're going to put 7:50 at the bottom. And so what we're going to do with these times is we're going to subtract them. So we have 0 minus 0, which is 0, and 2 minus 5, but we cannot do 2 minus 5. So we're going to move over to the hour side and borrow an hour. If we take away 1 hour from 11, that gives us 10 hours. And we have to borrow a whole hour and carry it over to the minute side. Remember, we're carrying over a whole hour to the minute side. And 1 hour is actually going to be equal to 60 minutes. Again, we're taking a whole hour from the hour side and bringing it over to the minute side. And so since we have an hour that we're bringing over to the minute side, we can't just write 1 hour. We have to write what it is in terms of minutes because we are on the minute side. And so it's going to be 60 minutes. And so we actually have is on the hour side, we have 10 hours now. And on the minute side, we have 60 plus 20. And so we have hours. Hours is going to be, there's going to be 10 hours. And on the minute side, we have 60 plus 20. And 60 plus 20 is 80. Next, we put the 7 and we put the 50 and we perform the subtraction. And so we have 0 minus 0 and 0 minus 0 is 0. We have 8 minus 5 and 8 minus 5 is definitely 3. Next, we say 0 minus 7 and 0 minus 7. Well, we can't do that, so we have to go over. We have to go over to the side and borrow 1 from the 1, or we're going to take away 1 from the 1, which gives us 0, all right? And so this gives us 0 here, and we're going to put the 1 on top. And now what we actually have is 10 minus 7, and 10 minus 7 is actually 3. And so what we have is 3 hours and 30 minutes. But the question wants our answer to be expressed in terms of hours, and 3 hours and 30 minutes is actually 3.5 hours. And that makes sense because 30 minutes is half an hour, and half an hour is just 0.5 of an hour. And so if you take 3 hours and you add it to 0.5, you get 3.5 hours. And so that's how we have that's why we have 3.5 hours here. Next, it states that the flight is delayed 45 minutes. At what time is she expected to arrive in Nassau? And so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take 11:20 and we're going to add 45 minutes. Remember, the flight is delayed, so she have to stay longer, right? So that means that 11:20 and we're gonna add 45 minutes, all right? That's what we're gonna do, add 45 minutes to 11:20. And so we have 0 plus 5, which is going to be 5. Then we have 2 plus 4, which is going to be 6. Then we have 11 plus 0, which is 11. And so what we have here is 1165. We know that 1 hour is 60 minutes. We're going to take 65 minutes and express it as 60 plus 5. And so it's going to be 11 hours plus 60 minutes plus 5 minutes. And we know that 60 minutes is an hour, so that's going to be 1 hour. So we have 11 hours plus 1 hour plus 5 minutes. And so we have 11 hours plus 1 hour, and 11 hours plus 1 hour is definitely 12 hours. And so we have 12 hours plus 5 minutes. And what is that? Well, that's going to be 12:05 p.m. And so that means that the time that she's expected to arrive in Nassau is 12:05 p.m.